Thank you HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. You want to try out HelloFresh? Go to HelloFresh.com and use the code AmyMaryon65 for 65% off plus free shipping. Do you have a packed schedule this fall? HelloFresh has meals covered with a weekly selection of 30 plus recipes and 70 plus convenience items, all delivered to your door. HelloFresh's line of kid-friendly recipes is picky eater proof, which is perfect for families looking to try something new this school year. What I love about HelloFresh is you can easily customize your meals with swapping out proteins or sides, or upgrading to choice proteins, or even adding protein to a veggie meal. It's never been easier to eat your way. This was so great to come home to after our vacation because I had no food in my refrigerator, but I had received a HelloFresh box right before we came home, which was awesome. So we were able to make these 2 meals here before I even had to think about going to the grocery store. So I would highly recommend this, like from returning on vacation. So go to HelloFresh.com and use the code AmyMaryon65 for 65% off plus free shipping. Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. All right, today is another day of food in my household. I have not been home cooking food at all because we have been gone on vacation. It's been enjoyable cooking in other people's kitchens, but not my own. So we came home and it was really nice to have those HelloFresh meals because there was nothing at all to eat. So it was great to be able to cook those burgers up and eat them. And then we had the little burrito things the next day, so which was really good. So very thankful for that, for when you get back home from vacation, just to have it delivered to your house. Kind of a nice perk on that end. So what I'm gonna do today is, today's video is gonna be a little bit different. Usually it's gather your fragments and I make meals for the entire weekend. Don't worry, you're still gonna get a lot of food, but I think that I'm actually just gonna film for a few days and put it in one video just for this week because life is a little bit different right now, kind of planning on for school to start. You know, I've been getting groceries, that kind of stuff. It's a little bit different. So today I'm going to share with you what we're going to have for brunch today. We're going to do a brunch and then dinner tonight. So that's what we're going to do today. And then it'll still be in today's video, but tomorrow I will do the same thing and film it. So, and just put it all in this video so that you gather your fragments of what we're actually eating, but not in the traditional way that I've been doing the video. So just different life, different things that we're gonna be doing, switch it up a little bit. It's a good thing. So what I'm gonna do for lunch is a brunch. We're gonna do a brunch. The kids got up, they had some cereal. Some did cereal, some did not. It's almost 11:20 right now, so I promised them a big brunch kind of meal. So I thought, what can I make? So I'm gonna make some panini sandwiches. I've got some vegetables, and we had potatoes in the oven the other day with our dinner, and the burgers, and they really like it. So I'm gonna cut up some potatoes, put a bunch of seasonings in there, put those in the oven so they can cook really good, and then I'm gonna cut up some vegetables. I've got peppers and zucchini, and and onions. I'm gonna roast those in my oven, and then I'm gonna fry up some eggs, do some like whole egg, like poached whole eggs, and then bacon. And then I've got good sourdough bread. I thought, let's make little panini sandwiches, and then they can have however they want with egg and bacon and vegetables, or just egg and bacon, whatever they want. It's gonna be a great day. So this is gonna be a delicious little panini brunch sandwiches for your large family. Real simple to make, and using up vegetables, gathering those fragments. So I'm gonna just start chopping up some potatoes. You ready? All right, let's go. Okay, first things first, I'm just gonna cut up all of these potatoes here. So they're just the small baby potatoes, and they're not too big at all. So they've already been washed. I'm just gonna cut them into quarters, put them in my bowl here, and then put some olive oil on them, and then I've got that, I think it's Badea seasoning. It says Sazon on it, but I think I was corrected by somebody say it was a Badea, B-A-D-I-A seasoning, and that's so delicious. That and some salt and pepper on here, and then coat it. We made these this last few days, and the kids just they all ate it. So I'm like, that is a good tasting thing. I'm actually going to put these all in a cookie sheet, and then I'm going to add, I had a few in the refrigerator left over from that meal, so I'm going to put those in there as well to eat up. So this is going to be a delicious, just simple homemade fries. You can also put these in the air fryer. I'm just going to use my oven because I'm going to roast my vegetables. Okay, one thing being on our little vacation, I noticed the kids ate a whole lot more vegetables than I actually gave them credit for. Now, at first they probably didn't, and then after a while they actually did. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be putting these in there because I know you'll eat them. So peppers and onions, they ate. I'm gonna put that in there. And I've got some zucchini they had as well. So it's just one of those things. You just get in a rut, you know what I mean? It's everybody. And, you know, you just get into that like same old, and then it's like, oh, you get a little resistance, so you just stop trying. So I know I'm guilty of it. So this has been good to have just the vegetables in here. So we're just gonna roast these until they're finished, and then I'm gonna cook some zucchini on the stove. That's gonna be really yummy. So I'll probably cook mine and do a little salt and pepper and then coat Parmesan cheese on it. Really, really delicious. So let's chop up the not cucumbers, a zucchini. Okay, then I've got this little bit of bacon here in my freezer I had. So I opened this up. This is what we have. I'm just gonna put this in the air fryer and let it cook in there. Okay, I googled a little spread that I can put on the sides of the bread, and it was, I put Miracle Whip in here, I've got some garlic powder, and I've got some Italian seasoning, olive oil, and salt and pepper. I'm just gonna mix this up. This one I'm gonna spread on the sandwiches. I'm doing lots of multitasking here, so I've got my potatoes in there, the veggies. This is cooking away here. I've got my bacon in the air fryer. I'm just gonna fry some eggs here. Just make them, like one thing my girlfriend did is just make them and put them like in a big pan for everybody. And I'm like, that's kind of genius. So I'm just gonna cook these, minus the eggshell. See if we can get free. My pan's a lot smaller than the big old griddle. Okay, so I have a lot of this Parmesan. Maxine. I have a lot of this Parmesan cheese left over, so from, remember they sent in an accident. So that's a lot I can put in here. So let me get a plate for my eggs. I switch them around a little bit so they get cooked, and then these eggs for sandwiches, and I've got some bacon pieces. There's more in the air fryer, so this is good. I cooked my zucchini up and keep eating next. I'm hungry. So it's kind of, I don't like it flimsy and stuff, so it's a little more crisp but delicious. All right, I'll be back in a minute when it's done. Okay, those first few eggs were kind of floppy, not good. The last two that I didn't film, these came out perfectly in here, so we have enough eggs for everybody. Now I'm just waiting for the stuff in the oven to cook and bake, and that's done, and then I'll assemble a sandwich, cook it on the pan, and be done. This will be our brunch for the day. We're trying to, what we did when we were at a friend's house is if whoever wanted to eat early, because my kids don't really like to eat super early. I'm feeling sweaty and hot here because I'm cooking. They don't really like to eat super early, so, you know, usually we fall into nobody eating, ready to get out the door, or do something, and then they're starving by the time, you know, lunchtime, a little bit after lunch rolls around. So what we did is have cereal this morning, anybody that wants it, and then we'll have a nice big lunch or brunch together, kind of like a lunch basically, and then we'll have a nice dinner tonight. So it's gonna be good today. So it's a beautiful sunny day. We've been doing a lot of in-between running, getting school stuff ordered. I'm gonna share that next week with you and stuff. So today I know we're gonna head to Hobby Lobby. I won't show you any of that, but we're gonna go there and get crafts and activities to do for during our school year because they have 40% off. So I thought a good day to go gather up some things, and then we'll come back home, and I still got a lot of organizing and stuff to get done. So I'm gonna focus on that today, which you won't see. You're just gonna see the food part of my day. So it's gonna be good. It's a great day. Sun is shining, blue skies, perfect weather, windows open, no air conditioning. It's like 75, probably like 72. Probably 75 in the sunshine. So it's a great day. So, right, waiting for the oven. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, this is all done. So I've got, down here we've got our potatoes, oh, hold on. This is how we're gonna have assembled. This is gonna be the sourdough bread right here. We've got the little spread to put on, some cheese. This is like pizza sauce, spaghetti sauce. There is zucchini. There's the egg, the bacon, grilled vegetables, and the potato fries. Delicious. Let me assemble mine. Okay, these are the panini sandwiches, delicious. We're gonna eat these for brunch, then we're gonna go about our day. I'll see you back for dinner. All right, I'm back. It's still been like, you know, a second for you guys, but it's been all day for me. So we have had an outing today. We ended up going to a bunch of stores. You're gonna see that next week. Hobby Lobby and Michael's and Target, and got a bunch of crafts and activities for our homeschool year. So did that. So now I gotta start dinner. Doing things, it's totally different because normally I'd have my dinner done by now and I wouldn't have to worry about it. So it's adjusting. I'm like, okay, I'm tired. I'm like, I have to think about food tonight. So what we're gonna do tonight, we have a lot of salad material. So I'm thinking to do salads with chicken. So I've got these nice chicken patties. I'm gonna put these in my air fryer, let them crisp up and cook. And then I'm gonna get out salad. I'm gonna chop up some cucumbers and I'm gonna hard boil some eggs and just do a little salad bar, and they can make their own and eat it. I think that's gonna be really easy. And then I have all these apples I got at the apple orchard, and I'm like, what can I make? And there's a couple apple salads that I'll make. There was one we made with like peanut butter and Coop, and that's really good. But then I always remember the Snickers one. So at Target today, I bought some Snickers to make that one. That's, I think it's just Snickers, Cool Whip, and apples. Real simple and delicious. So I'm gonna do that for our dessert tonight. So that'll be really good. So let me put the chicken in the air fryer over here, and then we'll keep going with the salads. I'm losing scissors again. Right here. So I'm gonna do some eggs here. I'm just gonna hard boil a few eggs in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 3 more. Should I just do the rest? 8, 9, 10. We'll just do the rest. There's only 10 in there. Let me hard boil these. Can I talk with you over here? Here's a mess. So I'm just gonna put it out like a salad bar. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm putting some of the leafy lettuce in here. That's looking kind of yuck. It tastes not bad. Okay, put it in the refrigerator. I still have to clean my refrigerator. I still haven't done anything from shopping yet, so I will get there, but I'm just gonna put all this stuff out. Yes. So I'm gonna chop up, I've got the lettuce here. All this I'm gonna chop it up, put in a container. Probably get my little food chop. Should I? I'll just cut it really small. Since this is true, gather your fragments, even though I'm doing it over multiple days. This is stuff like I found in my refrigerator. Like I found a little bit of cheese left over. I've got some of those tortilla chips. There was a little bit left over from our meal from HelloFresh yesterday. So I'm just gathering this cheese. We had all these cheese slices before we left, and they're so good. So I'm gonna chop these up so they can put this on their salad, because I know this is gonna go bad before you know, the shredded cheese I just bought. So I'm just gonna chop this up. So the candy bar apple salad is real simple to make. So we've got apples, we've got these ones, the Honey Crisp and the Granny Smith. I'm just gonna chop those and kind of slice them thin. I'm gonna put them in my little chopper here. Chop these up. Maddie's over there opening up 10,000 containers of Snickers candy bars, so she's gonna open that 10,000, but a lot. And then we're gonna mix it with vanilla pudding and Cool Whip. So I was using my other milk so that way the non-dairy people can eat it. Now my kids that do the non-dairy, they can do Cool Whip just a little bit sometimes. Like some people say, certain things hurt certain tummies, that's one of those things that they can do. So this is good. Look at that. Just mixes right up. And then I have to add my Cool Whip to it, which is frozen solid. So we're just going to whip it in there. This right here is so good. Is it good? Yes, it's good. Delicious, really good. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator. The problem with filming later in the day is I am tired. Quit. I am tired. I am tired today. I got up really early today too, so it's all good. So I'm gonna chop. I'm gonna wash my knife off because it's chocolate in here from Maddie. I'm gonna just chop. The chicken is down here, right here. I'm just gonna chop it up, leave it here so they can put it on their set. And then my eggs will be over here, and they are gonna be cool for just a few seconds, and then I'll peel them. Okay, so dinner night is super easy and finished. I don't have to do anything. Salad bar for everybody. Hopefully everybody eats everything up and I won't have any leftovers. I'm trying to do less leftovers. We had a lot of leftovers for brunch today, but we'll just see. Okay, so we have leafy lettuce, regular lettuce, vegetables here. I didn't chop these up because I figured they probably just want to eat those whole, because it'll be more like take a few vegetables, so that'll be good. Cucumbers, there's some tomatoes chopped up from yesterday, ranch, Vidalia onion. We've got a little bit of cheese left over. Here's this cheese. I pulled this out because I cut the chicken. I don't really love the chicken. It's okay. It's just not my favorite, so I pulled this out. There's some, remember I froze these, the Dorito mix. These are, I think they're pickles. Yeah, pickles, deep fried mixing. Excuse me, sorry. Chicken here, and then eggs to chop up. And then the refrigerator here. When we are ready for dessert, we'll have that for dessert. So that's good. So you're gonna get like tomorrow's food in here as well. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be food in the morning. Good morning. It's a new day, if you couldn't tell. New outfit, more stuffy eyes. Oh my goodness. Do you know when I went to Michigan, I didn't once have a stuffy nose. Like not once, like at all. I remember going, wow, my nose is so clear, and it hasn't been clear like this in a long, long time. So today was one of those days where it was like sneezing, can't stop. So I took an allergy pill, did nothing. So I just took an Alka-Seltzer. So that will kick in here in a little bit and hopefully make me feel a little bit better, because right now I'm like, oh my goodness, I just feel really, really bad. But we'll get there. We will get there. So this morning I sat down and I told you you're going to kind of get a couple days worth of vlogs in here just because of the way my life is going right now. So I'm like, I have a lot of stuff to do. I have school stuff to organize. I have a whole pile of stuff, like P.O. box opening stuff from you guys. And there's just stuff. I've got a lot of stuff to do, but I'm like, what can I do today? So I'm like, let me finish up my food. So I've got to do like my refrigerator organization, my freezer organization. I've got this big giant roll of hamburgers sitting down here, right here, that I have to put in the freezer. And then apples. I was gonna wait on the apples, but I'm like, why don't I just dice up the apples and get those in the freezer? So things I need to get done today, I'm like, let's focus on food and get food done. That's a big thing, and then I can just move on to something else. So right now what I'm gonna do, I haven't done this in a long time. I can't even tell you the last time I just froze hamburger without cooking it. It has been years, probably decades. I know. I have been making and cooking my hamburger beforehand for a long, long, long time. So doing things differently, just changing it up, and that is quite all right. It's good to get out of that rut. It's good to switch and do something, and maybe I'll go, I don't like this. Like I am finding that cooking my brunch like that is good, but for this week, making dinner like that late in the day, I'm like, wow, I feel like my day is so much longer. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I might get up and get my dinner made and then just make my brunch fresh when the kids are ready for school. I don't know. We're gonna see how life goes. I have to kind of get into a routine and a schedule, what is gonna work for our family. But I am more get up early as it's dark outside, no one's even awake, get my work done, and then I have the day to be free. That's me, because I feel like the time in the kitchen is a lot of time. And it is. You can spend hours in the kitchen every single day. You really, really can. So my preferred method is get up early and get everything done. So I don't know. I might do that. I'm going to have to see. I have to get myself on a schedule. Nothing is tried and true and perfect all the time. I've gone through seasons in my life where everything is one way is good and then another way is good. It just depends on what works for your current situation. So I just know we're going to be back into school mode, and that takes a lot of time up in your day. So I have to adapt and overcome, make my schedule good. But for today, I've got to get some food together. So this, I've got is it 10 pounds, 10-pound roll of hamburger? It is 10-pound roll of hamburger. So I think I was going to put it in Ziploc bags. I have containers, but I think I would do Ziploc bags. I didn't have quart, but my mom gave me these Christmas ones. So I'm sorry, Grandma, I'm using the Christmas ones for my meat, but I didn't have quart size regular. So, and these are freezer. So I'm just going to cut the meat, put it in here, flatten it as best as I can, and then I'll be putting that in my freezer. I gotta clean out my freezer, get it organized, and then make some room for apples. So let's let's cut some hamburger, stick in a bag, and we're gonna have a great day. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what's gonna be the best way. Just get the bloody stuff on the counter and deal with it, right? Just chop it in half, that'll give me 5 pounds. I need like 1.5 pounds is what I need to do. So that's what I need to divide out. Because 2 pounds is like, that might be pushing it. We'll see, let me figure it out, I can change it back. Okay, we're gonna do 2 pounds. All right, let me change. We're gonna do 1.5 pounds. I know, so much decision. Okay, this finally gave me a chance to use these. Remember we got all these for like $1. These are like hard. I guess it's more to sanitize. Yeah, I don't know. I don't usually use wipes. I feel like they're softer. I don't know. They're a little hard, but it'll work. It cleaned off the meat stuff, so that's good. I just need to use them up. So I'm gonna take these, smash them down as much as I can. Okay, to my freezer over here. So I've got my hamburger. I gotta kind of organize this a little bit to make it workable. I wasn't kidding you when I have a lot of, I have 1, 2, 3, I think there's 4. There's 8 packages of drumsticks. So they just got frozen awkward. So I need to I gotta put the flat ones on the bottom. So that took me about 7 minutes to organize. So what I did is I put all my meat on top so I can see it. I know maybe you can't see it perfectly, but I can. So it's like, I know all that chicken drumsticks are in the back. There's a ton of that. I put the random containers up here, my new hamburger over here. I've got to use these 2 up here because these are been in here for a while. This is shredded chicken, so I need to use that. I had it in my other freezer, but I'm like, I'll never see it. I like to just come to one and get all my stuff that I see over here. And then there's sausage in the back. Hamburger patties. These are little sliders we're gonna have to use up. And then I've got some hash browns here, potatoes, veggie drawers. I don't see them. Yes, veggie drawer. I want to pull that out. And then like random stuff. There's hamburger buns. There's cheesecake, and down the bottom is pot stickers and biscuits, homemade burritos that I made. In the bottom it has frozen fruit and some popsicles. And then on the door, it's mostly the breads I put over here, but I put this here. I had these down here. When they're down, it's like out of sight, out of mind, you don't see. So I moved these up here so I can see the random containers of like sausage and bacon and pepperoni and little smoky sausages. And then I've had this in here for, I have to throw this away. I bought this thinking it was like my favorite. Yeah, it's not. That's okay, it's okay. And then just the breads, basically. Breads, and then I have frozen lemonade. So again, let me put this up here so I see that. So this is good. Let me check and see if there's anything else to stick in here. I think that's it. I have some cheese, but I think I'm going to keep that over there because that's more, I know where that's at. So this is good. Freezer is good. Room for apples, because I'll probably put the apples right here. That's what I'll stick right there is the apples. Yes. I don't even know if I'm going to do applesauce this year. We're going to see. Do I even do applesauce? I'd love to do applesauce. I feel like we need to. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I have to throw away some stuff. I have to throw away this. Has been in here a while. Didn't get eaten. It was not a favorite. So that's the fail. I have 5 of these to throw away. I think they were $1, so $5 wasted. It's okay. Let's go back to the kitchen and finish up. The freezer over here is looking good. I pulled out, I'm making chili tonight, so I pulled out some pinto beans I had frozen. And then these are just the chips. There's bananas back here. I have some garbanzo beans and some, I put in here the macadamia nuts. I feel like I can use those for baking. I'll probably put them over here because that's kind of like where my nuts go. Then I'll see them. And then I still have a freezer meal. This is from months ago. It is from months ago. I have to eat this one day. One day. we'll get there. So it's just sitting here like a daily reminder. That's just some Evan's food. That's it for in here. I'm thinking anything else. All right, then this one over here, let's see, this has just got ice packs. I put this in my freezer because it was stinking in here, but we just put on the bottom. So these are like nuts down here, nuts and cheese. I have some strawberries and I have some spinach. Another freezer. Did I put that back? Here's another. Well, that shit. What's that there? Let's see. No, that's not that shit. So this makes this pretty much empty, which is good. Just I'll have some space in here, which is really nice. All right, so that's good for me there. Refrigerator. I have to do some work on the refrigerator. Like, we gotta do something. There's a lot of food in there, a lot of leftovers. A lot of leftovers. So, okay, probably the next thing I'm gonna do is, what should I do next? My apples? Just get them all chopped up. Let me go get my bushel of apples. Let's just chop them. It's like, what do I do? Because there's a lot I can do. Let's get the apples. I'm gonna wash some apples. Okay, that's a lot of chopping there. I'm like, well, let me just do a big bowl. I'm gonna use this thing. I love this little thing. It's getting a little warm, but this is a great little chopper here. It just dices so quickly. You could chop all those apples up tiny, but I just don't want to. So I'm gonna put this together here, I'll show you. And then just put the apples on and just chop. Really simple. So we'll do that and I'll just make a bunch of bags of this. I was gonna put sugar on, but I think I'm just gonna freeze them the way they are. And then when I make the food, add the sugar. Okay, so I've got a ton chopped here, a ton. So do I do my big gallons? I'll probably do big gallons so I can make them flatter. And then I still have more apples to chop. But this, let me see how many bags I do this, because I feel like if you do 1 to 2, I should probably measure this. I don't even know. We're just gonna do like 4 big scoops maybe? No, like let's do 6 scoops. 5. That right there looks good. That's probably good 2-3 cups, right? Yes. Measuring. Where's the measuring cup? Let's do it backwards here. Like this. That is probably about. It's about 6 cups. Okay, that's about it. So I'll put 6 scoops in each bag, and then that way we can use it for. I have an apple cake we like baking. We can make apple pie. We can do baked oatmeal, whatever it is we want to do. And then it'll be nice. Oops, close the bags, Amy. That was weird. And make them as flat as I can, and that will go good. I'll probably put them like in one of these freezers so they freeze pretty flat. You know, that's better to do. So just get out and just gonna like estimate 3, 4. I did put some lemon juice in here just to help the browning of the apples. And this will work out really good for having a ton of apples. So kind of figured, like I used to do like 1 recipe a month apple. That's how I kind of was estimating. Like when you do your even applesauce, it's kind of like figure 1 container a week or something like that. Just kind of ration it out, but we might need a little bit more apple stuff. We'll see. These fill up fast. We still have more to chop. I'll probably chop up some more. I know I'll chop up some more. So I've got this, and then I've got my list when I went to the apple orchard. So I will do some applesauce. I'll do some applesauce. When I was at the apple orchard, I asked the lady, she always gives me the best recommendation for applesauce. So she said Fuji and Jungle. So, but they're not gonna be ready for a few weeks yet. So that would give me some time to like, okay, I'll just ration it out and, you know, do apples instead of like all just at one time. So this is gonna work. So we can do this for these kind, and then the next ones I get can be for applesauce, and then I can freeze those. And then we'll get, I think, pink ladies are the last ones, I'm pretty sure. And they're like October 22nd is their day. And that will be good ones to keep, and I'll get maybe a bushel, maybe 2. I'll see how much room I have. Probably more likely just 1. And then we can just put it in the refrigerator. I feel like I always get 2, and then we're like, I'm sick of apples. So if I just get a bushel and then stick it in the refrigerator in the drawers, that'll be something we can munch on for our fruit. Always good if you can get stuff in season just to save some money a little bit in the long run. I know it's cheaper for me to get a bushel of apples for 20 bucks versus paying, you know, $6, $7 a bag at the grocery store. So there's deals on it. You just gotta go get them. All right, look at that. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 bags. Okay, so that's not too bad. So I'm gonna just put these in here. I'm gonna lay them flat in my freezer. This way. You can't see this, sorry. I should move my camera around, but I'm just interested in getting this bag right now. Okay, so this I'll keep filling. So I'm gonna put these just in my freezer flat over here, and then I will start chopping some more. I'm gonna get smarter. I'm gonna put all my chopped apples in here and then dice them and put them over here. Just don't mind all the big mess. So we'll just keep peeling. Do I more? Let me rinse some more here. You know what I'm gonna do real quick? I'm gonna be making chili tonight for dinner, so I'm gonna get my pot going. I've got like frozen meat and frozen beans. I'm gonna put those in there alone, just so I'm kind of thaw and cook that way. All right, get that going. Keep chopping. Over here now, the apples are done. Finished with that part. So what I'm gonna do is my chili here. So my stuff is all cooked down. There were some kidney beans in, not kidney beans, not chili beans. They were pinto beans. I was like, what kind of beans were they? So I'm going to take, I should be chopping an onion up. I'm not going to, please. Don't judge me. I'm just gonna put some dried minced onion because I don't want to get that out right now. Just not right now. And then I'm gonna add, trying to keep this smaller size. Hold on one second. Because again, I'm trying not to have a ton of leftovers because, you know, new way to cook. So I'm gonna do, we're gonna see how, I'm just gonna mix it as I go here. So these are chili beans. Chili beans, and I know that this is a gather your fragment. This is like spicy, what do we use that for? Our little taco burrito things, watch it. And that is just a little bit of topping we had. Let me open up diced tomato. Some diced tomato in here. Do another chili bean. Ugh, sticking to my fingers. And then you add corn to this stuff. It's more like a taco soup. I call it taco chili. I don't know. I guess if I have regular chili, the kids will never eat it again because it's like they're used to this way. So I'm keeping it small. We're going small, people. So what I should do is diced tomatoes or tomato sauce. It's all, let's see. Yeah, let me add tomato sauce to it. It's all about looking. You can add kidney beans, those kind of things. I just don't, I have like a couple, but I'm saving those for different recipes. So this will be good. This is nice and tomatoey. Perfect. Okay. And then pulling out scissors. And then I'm going to add a package of taco seasoning and a package of ranch powder. That's what makes the flavors. Those two combined are really good. So just add your taco seasoning. I think I was going to add one more diced tomato, but I think I'm not going to. And then just stir this up and I'm going to let this simmer. Nice thick chili. I'm going to make some cornbread to go with this. Usually I do like Doritos and toppings, but I think I'm going to do cornbread this time. So perfect. Now we're going to go in the refrigerator. So what I'm going to do is, I've got all these apples sitting over here. I think I'm going to take out my veggies down here. I'd rather see my veggies than not because I feel like they're going to get lost. So I'm going to take that stuff out of that drawer, come down here, and then that way I can put the apples in here and then be able to see the veggies. I gotta do some organization in here in the refrigerator. Okay, so I just took a bunch of stuff out of there. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with it, what I'm gonna make for brunch. I feel like it was a sin, but I just threw away a blueberry creamer. I don't even know. Love it. I absolutely love creamer. I stopped drinking creamer in my coffee, I don't know, a month or so ago. I even think 2 months, and I only have it occasionally. I don't know why I just stopped, but I love it. But I bought more, I don't know why. So I'm gonna put this in the freezer because I feel like at least then it'll be in the freezer. And if I want to use it again, I can do that. So I've got one in the refrigerator, I'm just not really drinking it right now. So, okay, now I've got everything out of all that I have to do something with. Let me see here. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we've got a little bit of this apple cider left, so we can pull that out today. And then I've got, let me see here, I've got some burritos still and all these veggies. So I feel like, and potatoes, I feel like I can chop those up for breakfast, brunch, but I'll do that in a little bit. And I've got burritos. Maybe I'll just do like a burrito brunch. We've got a couple eggs here. I'm looking at everything else. This is a burrito mixture. You know, I'm gonna put this in my fragment here. in my chili because it's black beans. And then this is rice. So I'm gonna probably eat this tiny little bit of rice, I'm sure, because rice is good, and somebody will eat that. And then, let's see. We do have a lot of random containers of cheese, so those I'll pull out tonight for topping the chili. We've got salads. We can do a salad stuff today, so I will leave out like the chickpeas and that, because we can do the salad stuff. So this what I'll do. I'm just gonna heat up these burritos today, and that will be, we'll have these for lunch. There's beef ones, and these are the I'm gonna say flautas, whatever they are. However you say that, and that will actually be really good. I will just, maybe I'll just fry those. Those are nice and good. That's what I'll do. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So this will be lunch today, will be the burritos. I feel like the potatoes will chop up maybe tomorrow with all these veggies and then make like the train wreck, I'm thinking. I think that'll be a really good leftover with that. So today will be the burritos and salad. Burritos and salad for lunch, that's good, right? We can do that. Burrito salad, and that's gonna be good. Perfect. Now let's go over here. This is all, I know this is all cut. Oh yeah, chili is all good. So this is literally just like a black bean, poblano, pepper, and onion mixture. Look at, just throw that in there. You can throw everything in here, which is really good. So just throw that in there. Perfect. This is plenty good. That's gathered, true gather your fragments. Look at that, you don't even notice it in there. Just all mixed in there. I just made a little bit more. Perfect, so that's gonna be dinner. Okay, still doing stuff. So what I'm gonna do is cheese. I could just normally put this in the freezer, but since it's American cheese, sometimes it gets like sticky because, you know, it's a little more, whatever, not so dry like. So I'm gonna put this in bags, and then I can freeze these. Okay, Ruby's a howling outside. Windows are open. It is, the bears usually come down. There's no garbage outside, so they're not getting anything to eat, but she usually howls to keep them away. So I'm looking to see what I have here. This mozzarella cheese. Is this mozzarella cheese? Maybe I'll put that in a bag, I'm thinking, to freeze. I don't really need mozzarella cheese. I've got a couple of tiny ones here from some HelloFresh meals. I'm gonna put these all, I have a plastic container, I'll show you in just a second, and then I'll put it into a bag and freeze it. That's what I'm gonna do. Hear that howl? That says there's a bear up there and I'm keeping it away. Nothing's come down yet. She's got that deep howl. That's what I'm doing. She's got that deep howl. It's keeping it away. Okay, I just have a tad bit of this. Let me throw this in here. Mozzarella, pepper jack. Okay, so this is another one frozen. We're doing good. So something else I'm gonna make is homemade cream of mushroom soup. And the reason why is because it's so much more flavorful, way tastier. I do have cream of mushroom soup. So if you look in my cupboard right here, there's some cream of mushroom soup up there. I bought it because the last time, not this past time, but the time before when I went shopping, I was like, oh, I need 1 can just to make it quick, but it's in there if I need it. So I'm gonna make it with that plant-based milk, just for the fact that I wanna make like tater tot casserole and let my kids that have dairy, like intolerances, be able to enjoy it. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So I'm gonna do a big batch. So what I'm gonna do over here is I'm gonna take 3 big, like 2.5 sticks of butter. I would do 3 total, but I have like 2 3/4, and this is gonna work. So I'm gonna put this on here, let this melt. I guess it's 2.5. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take an onion, chop it, I'm gonna put it in my food processor because it's better when it's nice and pureed and tiny and not big chunks. I guess my kids don't mind chunks, but yeah, they do because they're kids. So I'm just gonna peel the onion, get in here, process it, and I'm gonna put it in there and fry it with the mushrooms. Make your mushrooms puree them super tiny, then no one will complain that, oh, there's a mushroom in my thing. They don't even notice it because it's pureed up, so perfect. If it ever gets stuck, just add a little bit of water to it and then just pure it because it's gonna boil down anyways. All right, key is just get them nice and mini, and then just put them over here. I'm gonna do more. I'm totally getting a revelation here. I'm taking my onion and pepper mixture that we had fried vegetables. I'm actually gonna put that in there. That's gonna be good because it adds more flavor. Why not? Can I even throw some zucchini in there? Because zucchini has like no flavor, right? It just absorbs. I'm doing that. I'm gathering fragrance, people. We're making cream mushroom soup with zucchini. No one will even know. Oh my goodness, do I just put it all in there? Let's do it. Oh my goodness, let's just do this. We're gonna make this happen, people. That was a lot of zucchini in there. Okay. I need my spurtle. There's like a thing on there. It's so funny. This is gonna work. This is crazy. This is a lot. Okay, basically you're kind of just frying it in butter when it's up here. Right? Basically mixing it up here. That's a lot. That's gonna be like so much. It's mostly gonna be mushrooms, but that's good. That's okay. This is good. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Always too much. I feel like I need to take some out and do this in like, this is pretty big. Or do I just keep filling it? Just keep filling it, right? I just don't think there's much room for the cream, but we'll see. I actually think not the cream, the milk. But this will work. Add a bunch of salt here. And pepper. We're doing this backwards. I'm gonna stick another thing of butter in there. You're just gonna make it work. It's gonna be so good. Yes, you can make this way smaller, and I do always, but this is a great way to use that all up. It tastes really good. Nice and flavorful. I just need that mushroomy flavor, and there's plenty of mushrooms in there. Okay, so I'm not gonna add, usually you add chicken broth to this, or beef broth. I'm actually just gonna add this to it because I'm not gonna add the liquid water part. I'm gonna just be adding the not milk part to it. So, because I'm gonna freeze it and make it more of a concentrate for recipes. If you wanted to make it for like soup, you're gonna wanna add the liquid in there. We're gonna see what this does. This is the first time for me here. I've never filled this full ever. Never. So, I think I see it right there. There it is. It's still there. So we'll mix this, and then I'm gonna kind of taste it. You want it nice and flavorful. And then you're gonna add flour to it and kind of thicken as best I can, in this big blob here. It's gonna happen. Okay, we're doing something different. We're just gonna add some flour here. Normally it's gonna thicken up real thick, but I'm gonna have a big blob. So we're just gonna see how this works. I know it's gonna be a lot of flour. I'm gonna have to add more. It'll basically, that flour should absorb some of that butter and stuff and make it thicker. I'm hoping so. I'm thinking so. Normally I'm gonna say it's a half a cup for each stick. Again, I'm eyeballing this. I'm a cook as I go kind of person. And if you mix this up and it has like lumps in it, put it in your blender. It'll get it all out. Yeah, we definitely need more. We want this a little bit thicker. This is gonna be a lot of cream mushroom soup, which will be great. I'll put this in my freezer. Pull it up for recipes, casseroles, all that good stuff. You can even eat it as soup. It's really good as soup. It's just so much more flavorful than canned stuff. But it does take time to make, so if you can't, just buy the canned stuff. I have some, you saw it. And then usually you can use like heavy cream or half and half. I'm just gonna use this, the not milk, just so we can use it. See how it's a little bit more thinner. I probably should add more, but let's see what it tastes like. Or it's not gonna taste good, actually. It's gonna be floury. Don't taste it. I'm just gonna slowly add this here and see how much I can add without it going over in the pan. I think I'm gonna have to get a car. I know. Delicious. It tastes so good. So I'm gonna put it in some containers here, and then I'll add that next batch and thicken that up. Look at that. Cream mushroom soup with the zucchini and onions and peppers and dairy-free milk. It's got butter, so I know it's not completely dairy-free, but use your alternative butter, whatever you use. We just My kids can do butter. They just can't do that milk. Milk or creamy stuff. Totally missing a lot of these little round containers. I don't even know. Like, I have a ton, and I'm like, I don't have much stuff in the freezer, so I'm like, where are these containers? Seems like I have to buy them every so often. I think it's gonna be time to buy them again, because I feel like we're missing them. So maybe I'll get some more before I do like applesauce and stuff. It's just, who knows where it went. Okay, so that batch is good and done. And this, like if I were to pour this like on tater tot casserole, I just use this whole container. Move some things in my refrigerator that had things that, like I had rice in this one, but it was just a small one, so I was able to put in a small container. So this is perfect. Wow, we're gonna have a lot of this. This will last in the freezer for quite some time. Like, see, it took me some time to do this, but I only have to cook it once and be done. That's why I like doing the meat prep and that. I didn't do that this time. You just cook once and you're done, but this is something that takes time too. I don't want to be cooking up fresh homemade cream mushroom soup every single time I need it. That's why they have canned stuff. Well, look at that. I probably didn't even need this. Okay, it's been a great day for me making food. I'm feeling back to my old self again. I really am. Getting dinner done early is good. I'm gonna worry about brunch for a little bit, but the chili's done. I just turned my oven on. I'm gonna make some cornbread. I haven't made cornbread in a long time, but I bought some cornmeal. It's hard finding. Hopefully this is the right stuff. I like it's grainy cornmeal. Let's see what this even is. Oh, it is good. Or is it? Let me see. Hold on a minute. Okay, well, it's not too bad. It's, yeah, I like it more grainy. It seems like I get the floury kind, which is this floury. It's okay, live and learn. What are you gonna do? All right, so I'm gonna make, is this the sweet one? People down here eat it sour, like not sour, savory, not sweet. We like it sweet. So I'm just gonna put my ingredients in here. I'll put the recipe on the screen. It should be delicious. Let me screenshot it so I remember to do that later. And then just mix it up and put a 9x13 pan. That's a fun little mixer, mixed up really good. So I'm just gonna put this in the oven. All right, that's just gonna bake for 30 minutes. Let me see what else I can do. Perfect, these ones are pretty frozen. I will like alternate the way you put them. So like put one way, and the other one the other way. That way they'll fit better in your freezer. I'm gonna stick them over there. Came out of the oven, delicious. I love cornbread. Does anybody else love cornbread? I forget how much I love cornbread until I actually had it. It was so good. So hopefully my kids will love it as much as I think they do. So I have been actually editing today's video. I wasn't sure. I was waiting for it to get my laptop back because I didn't have it because it was uploading. I came back and I'm like, wow, I have like almost an hour of video for you already. So I'm not going to be adding more to today's video because that's a long video for you. So the breakfast, or the lunch, the brunch, they already heated up the burritos over there. We just ate those. Some had salad, some had apple salad. It's okay, cereal, whatever. We're making it easy. So I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It is gathering up fragments, getting things made in our home. It's been a good couple days. It's been a really good couple days. So it's been good. So I'm gonna see you guys again tomorrow with another video. So remember that you are designed, created, and selected by God to do great, wonderful things. And we'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye.